Guys, today's April 16th. It's Keith's Trades, and we are back for another video. Yesterday's model, right, as we saw, we took a loss, we ran through one. Took the same exact model today, and what do you know? It paid 80 to 100 points, right? So that 28-point loss just got eaten up by 50 points, 80 points, 100 points, right? This model's profitable. It works when you put the pieces of the puzzle together, right? Coming in a pre-market plan, almost perfect, but just did not deliver in our trade. But I was looking at, right, we were in a midpoint area. I could see if we respect the 15 and 1 hour, we break structure, I could see the longs. And if we hit the 15 bearish, I could find sellers to what target? 18,504, right? So 18,504 is going to be the overnight low. Also had a target here as well. I'm looking at the market like this. We open up 630 inside. So if we break structure and inverse this 15, I want to see long, right, to the highs. But I said what? If we respect the 15-minute bearish, retrace the 50 bearish, and we find the selling, I want to look short to this level. And that level is this 15-minute fair value gap here. Boom. So this is my plan for the day. If we retrace into this level and we respected, I want to look short to these levels. Sell side lows from overnight. Coming in on the 1 minute time frame. Off the open, we did exactly that. We drew back into the 15-minute and we left a very small SMT here. Very, very small. We swept it just barely. 638 and 742. We made a higher high on NQ. If we go to ES at that same time point, we can see 38, 42. We failed to sweep and we made a lower high. Lower high for ES. Higher high for NQ. So this is an A+ model if I get my trade. Right, we had a 2-minute inverse, but I did not like the risk to reward there. My original plan wanted to see this 2-minute inverse and then grab short. In hindsight, it would have worked out, right? It would have worked out, but I didn't like it because of the risk to reward. If I got short here, I would have to place my stop at 42 points. But I like to get break even, scale break even at the internal low, which is only a 29-point gain. The reason why I like to get scale break even because we've seen the market, right? I'm not confident that it's going to efficiently deliver, and it almost efficiently delivered, but it still didn't, right? This would be the true target, and if you zoom out, it had to run one more time higher and then dump down. But I was happy seeing that if we got a break in a shift, I will take the 1 minute. So we have a shift lower, and here's my 1 minute fair value gap. Popped above, little iffy, but again, stop loss at the wick high for about a 30-point stop loss here. And then I played the break of this level, so it's a 43-point gain here. But I got a nice push. And I ended up catching around 51 points. So somewhere around here. Yeah. I scaled, got break even. I called for an early scale here because ES was about to take the low. 1 minute fair value gap entry, scale break even. And then I got fully out at around an 80-point gain around these lows. When we broke this low and shifted, I got about 80 point. Why did I not hold it down to my full target, which would be over 100-point gainer, right? 103 points. Why did I not? Because I looked at it like this. My stop in profit would be here. So hindsight, I would have got stopped in profit before delivered, but I look at it like this. 80 points. Am I going to risk a 40-point retracement to make 25 points extra, 20-ish points? I thought about it, and I was like, I'm not confident that this thing's going to deliver smooth. We end up having a 5-minute fair value gap close around here, so I said, you know what, I will take the profit. I'm not going to risk a 43-point retracement to make an extra 25. I'll be smart. I'll play conservative. I'll take the 80 points. But if held, hit nicely. And that's all we need today. We had FOMC, not FOMC, my fault. We had a Fed speech today. I was looking for one trade. We got that one beautiful setup. Again, very simple. We draw into the 15-minute. We leave the SMT. We find selling rejection. We shifted. Would be 2-minute inverse entry, but I did not like risk to reward. So we end up getting a bearish fair value gap where I grab my short, again placing my stop at the wick high. Scale break even internal low or conservative early scale because ES ran the low first. And then full TP would be these lows. But I am getting out for 80 points as I was not willing to risk a 43-point retracement to make 25. So just play conservative, which in my opinion is okay, especially with the way we've seen delivery happen. It took a huge shift higher above New York high, then to finally dump and deliver it during the Fed speech. But a very, very quick recap for you guys. That is going to be April 16th live trade. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you want to join the Discord, we have a link in the bio. We'd be happy to have any and all new members. Until next time, guys. Peace out.